many times have you been on an outing with your friends, and as soon as you left, you felt so energized? You had this sense of enthusiasm. You're happy, but you don't know why. You're smiling, but you don't know exactly what it is that made your mood so bubbly. If you have felt this frequently, you'd know exactly how amazing it is. And if not, you have just come to the right place. In today's video, we will start a new series, which is, I believe, one of the very important topics in our day-to-day life for a Gen Z and pretty much every other generation, and it is friends. Hi, and welcome back to So I Wait. If you're new here, my name is Dana, and in this channel we talk about life as a Gen Z and things that I wish somebody have told me when I was younger. Before we start, you can see that the background is different. I am now in my home country, and there's a lot of things that I am not being able to take seriously. First off is this thing. It is so cute, and I'm not being able to get over how cute it is. It's distracting me, to be honest. And I'm sitting in my room, so I'm like doing this video without any prior preparation. This is the way I look at home. So I felt that this is the perfect time to start this series, since it is the kind of closest to our hearts. Friends is a very important topic for us. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Being a Gen Z, it's so unlikely that you've been raised without being told that your generation has everything. Back in our days, we were doing this and that. It was a lot harder. We had to do a lot of research, perhaps, or a lot of difficulties in a specific path or anything to be able to reach to what we have today. You guys, you don't have, meaning us, you don't have to do all of this. We did that for you. Everything is super easy for you. The sort of jobs that you do are now easier given all the internet information that's been there for you for free, and you have access to it all the time. They kind of have, like the generations that we were raised by, they have a system of set traditions, values, what is best to do and how to do it, the do's and the don'ts. For us growing up, was there a lot of flexibility in that areas when there was any sort of a new idea? Not so much. So keeping in mind that we are expected, we are, in another way, we are raised to be something. We have this pressure on us. People expect a lot from us, given that we're the first generation that has been exposed to the internet since a very, very young age. And they kind of think it's a given that we have to be something, we have to do something, and we have to know everything, even if we don't have any background about it, because, again, we have all the facilities. What is that laziness that we have? And excuse me for looking too much to that side. I'm distracted by the window. It's so windy today, and the temperature is kind of crazy. You can't sit in a t-shirt, so you have to put something on, and if you wear it completely, it's hot. So bear with me, please. Anyway, back to our topic. With that being the situation, it can feel overwhelming when we feel that we are out of the zone just because we have a new idea that doesn't fit perfectly with the already existing mold. So, in this process, we become very keen to find someone who can relate, someone who we can vibe with, someone that can listen to us and understand our thought process. We are looking for someone who is authentic. And I can say that authenticity is one of the very important things in our generation as a Gen Z, because we can feel it deteriorating a lot, but it's becoming like a very, very important, um, not just an aspect, it's a value that we really need to search for, to have within our connections with the people around us, especially our friends. So, given our lives are excessively dependent and focused on infusing both our real social life with our social media profiles, the factors that would determine a friend can become unclear. For example, is my interaction with my friend that I saw today or a few days back is better or is considered to be a friend versus, for example, the likes, the follows, the interactions that I have online with a group of people? Are they also considered friends? What are actually the determining factors? Should I care if I am meeting someone online or in person? Would it be important, for example, if I am meeting my friends in person, or I am more comfortable behind, like chatting with my friend behind a screen? Um, what are the determining factors? Does it even affect a friendship in any sense? We have these questions and many others. We can't even count them in one video. So in this series, I'm inviting you all guys to ask all the questions that you have, and we will have an open discussion through multiple videos about friends, about friendships, and talk about this topic in like thoroughly, because it is a very important topic for all of us. We will talk about how a good and like real friends can be a treasure in our lives, and how they can actually be our support system for the good or for the bad. So all of these discussions we will have, so that we can determine what is actually important to us and what we need in a friendship, and it is dependent on every person what they want to have in a friendship. So please feel free to join me and drop your thoughts, your questions, the topics that you would like us to cover in this series, and I'll be reading all the comments. I'll also be adding the interactions that I receive from Insta and TikTok here as well, so that we have a thorough conversation about this topic. So please don't feel shy to share those. And I'm thinking for the first video to dive into the fundamentals of what makes a person a friend, or at least like a general idea about this. And from that video onwards, we can build that up and see how the momentum goes depending on the questions that we receive. So let me know what you think, and I'll be seeing you next week. Bye bye.